Welcome to the Wrestling Through the Years podcast. I'm the Dizzy Wizzy.
And I'm Dutchy Wetchy.
And we're here.
Eric and Clineth are not because they suck.
They will be here later. At least that's what they both say. But we are here to talk about Money in the Bank 2014.
Yeah.
It was a great show. Great show. Good show.
It was. And this is around the time WWE Network is still technically new. And we're at a point where, like, you know, in its infancy, it was doing really well. And then Vince McMahon had to make budget cuts. So, like, already the network was, like, they were already kind of, you know, not necessarily suffering because of the network, but all these plans that Vince had, it's like, well, you know, oh, well, I can't do all these plans, pal, because I can't be a billionaire anymore. I got to go back to being just a millionaire. Like, he actually got taken off the billionaires list for a little while and was just a millionaire, and it was the end of the fucking world. Yeah. He finds his stuff riveting, folks. But yeah, it was like one of those shows, and then, like, you know, they're in Boston. They have the WWE title ladder match. There's a lot that was going on at the time. Triple H and Stephanie were peak douche.
Yeah, they were in their big corporation phase.
Yeah.
The authority.
Yeah.
The authority.
The authority. And yeah, and like Stephanie was just like, you wanted to see her get punched in the face every fucking week.
I honestly thought, though, that storyline in that time of the period with Daniel Bryan and Ziggler and some of the guys that fought against them and the Team Cena at Survivor Series, and some of it really worked and was good.
It did. It was just like it was just so much over. Like by 2016, it's just like, all right, fuck off, go away.
Yeah.
Like, you're not needed.
Yeah, the fact that it was even him and Roman Reigns at that one WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Is insane. And he was still kind of doing that.
Yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, like, and Stephanie's like, you can't stand up to the authority, and it's like, the authority needs to fucking go away.
Yeah. Randy Orton was a good choice, though, but Cena would have been the moneymaker.
Yeah, but also, too, you know, Vince got cold feet turning Cena heel.
Yeah. Which I don't blame him. Merchandise.
Yeah, exactly. Which somebody said the other day about Danhausen, they're like, merchandise doesn't mean jack. And it's just like, are you fucking stupid?
Yeah, that is stupid.
Yeah, like, merchandise means everything. It's a multi-billion-dollar company. They make money by selling merchandise.
Like, as much as they used to, maybe, I don't know, but yeah, it's still, merch is always going to be a huge plus to a business.
Yeah.
And wrestling business has always been that way, too. You knew Austin was a star because of him selling all those 316.
Yeah.
NWO lives forever. I still see people in NWO shirts today that don't watch wrestling. They just like the shirt. People like a certain merchandise lives on, and John Cena was a merchandise machine. And it sells a lot. And if it can make you a lot of money, like, it is a big thing that the stars are looking to do. You aren't really the top guy if you aren't selling the most merchandise sometimes. Not that Danhausen's the top guy.
I mean, look at 91 for an example too. I mean, some of the bigger merchandise sellers, and this is one of the reasons why their faces were put on just about everything. Hogan, Warrior, Bossman was selling a lot of merch. LOD was selling a lot of merch. That's why they got a lot of the mainstream, like, products and shit.
Yeah,
like there were WWF toothbrushes. That there was a Warrior one, there was a Hogan one, a Bossman one, and an LOD one.
Yeah, it's a big thing to be especially as a baby face. And that's why a lot of guys want to stay baby face so they can sell the merchandise.
Because they don't want to lose the merch check.
That's really the only draw, because in wrestling, a lot of the time, most of the fun, most creative work to do is being a heel for a lot of guys, and they prefer doing it. But the guys that prefer being baby faces like Cash, which you can't blame them.
Right, exactly.
And it's always bad. Whoever said that is definitely dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, Eric, say hi all you want. Get your ass on the show.
Your ass on the show. Hell, you that's sweet. Yeah, the authority, it did work, and I liked Randy as the figurehead. And like I said, that year in 2014, in 2015 and stuff, a lot of that stuff. Obviously, I hate the Sting match.
Yeah.
I'm on the way home. Chill. That's fine.
Well, hurry the fuck up.
Doug ain't playing. All right, play.
You know what time the goddamn show is. Fucking moron.
I love it. He's the man.
He's a stain on the underwear of life.
Jesus Christ. No, this pay-per-view, we will get into it more when the guys come in. I told you that he did tell us. He gave us a forewarning last week.
Yeah, but then he made it sound like he was going to be on the show.
It's okay. He is going to be on the show in a little bit. We could probably get right into it, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Even though you want to debate news?
Yeah, we can debate a little bit of news. We can wait for Lee and Carter to get on.
Talk a little bit about some news. Or like some Kevin Owens and Punk. Who you got tonight?
I would love for it to be Kevin Owens. I don't even think there's going to be a clear winner. I think there's about 6 or 7 people that can interfere in this thing tonight.
Yeah, I probably won't go to a straight finish. I don't see the value in Punk pinning Owens though. After the
no, that's why I'm saying there's a bunch of people that are going to interfere and like it's going to become a no contest and shit.
It would be cool if he just won the title.
Yeah, I mean, no, I would love that.
I don't think they're going to do it, but it would be interesting. That's a good point by Eric. I know what Doug's going to say, but he's not on a goddamn show to make it.
Exactly.
But Sammy is going to cost Owens. He very well could. Maybe he helps him.
I don't know. I mean, it could happen. But get your ass on the show. But
him and Sammy are just linked to each other for life.
Oh, they're going to be on.
They're either going to team or feud for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, they're never going to not be near each other.
It's just a relationship that works.
Yeah.
And I think this match is going to be great, and I hope they give it like a really good, hopefully a commercial free half hour or 20 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna take a while. They're gonna give it some time.
How are you gonna fuck the finish, Gunther? Cody?
Gunther, Sammy, Finn. There's a Scottish guy who likes to wear a dress. Drew McIntyre. We haven't seen him in a while. He hates Punk.
Cody's focused on Randy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a few guys that can.
I'd love to just see because it's curious to why they're just doing it on SmackDown.
Yeah. Or another theory, tag title rematch going on tonight. Damian Priest and R-Truth getting their tag title rematch against the Tongans. They could lose tonight. Priest can finally beat up Truth, and then Priest gets involved in the main event.
No. Keep your boy out of this.
No, I'm just saying that could happen. I know you would not like it to. Eric's not watching anymore because he knows I'm just going to keep talking shit.
I don't think it's going to happen because Damian's just been doing mid-card shit.
Yeah. I mean, he did say a few weeks ago, he's just like, I'm tired of the same people getting the opportunities. And then that's when Triple H is just like, well, if the crowd doesn't like you, you can't get over. It's like, yeah, talk to LA Knight.
Which was funny because he was like talking to Priest in that moment, and the LA Knight fans were like, hey, he's here.
Yeah. Well, he's in the chat. He's not actually on the.
He's not on the goddamn show.
Yeah.
I love Kevin Owens.
Yeah, I do too. I do want him to win tonight. I just don't see it happening.
I don't see it happening either, but it would be interesting. Because the WWE title's kind of that thing that, like, the world title kind of has they both have prestige, and SmackDown's been a better show the last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And since Punk's been champion, that show is just Yeah, that's the power of CM Punk, right?
Yeah.
He just elevates everything. And like they made a lot of, I know I feel bad and I don't want to celebrate people getting fired from their job and not being able to like provide for their families at the immediate moment and have to get different jobs and shit. That shit fucking sucks. So I don't cheer for that. But for a television program where there's recurring characters and there's different people and stories, I do appreciate when fat gets cut.
Yeah.
And they've cut a lot of fat on SmackDown.
Yeah. Well, also too, they went back to 2 hours. I mean, they're going back to 3 hours in January.
But look what cutting all the MFTs did. Solo's doing the best work he's ever done.
Yeah.
That's all he needed was to just be himself.
Yeah.
And that's what I've been saying. And Solo Sikoa had a hell of a moment on Raw. And he was fan-fucking-tastic. And I loved him dearly because him and LA Knight are such an odd couple duo that are fun together.
Right.
And them like standing up against the fucking bloodline. And Roman, who is a heel now. Even though like and people say it now, I've said that he's been a heel the whole time. He's never stopped acting like a dick. He's always been that bloodline tribal chief, the same one. Why are they going back to 3 hours?
Because USA wants them to go back to they have summertime programming. And then after that is done and over with, they go back to 3 hours at the beginning of the year until they can get something else to fill that 10 o'clock hour.
Yeah,
they don't have a lot of programming anymore because USA really isn't a part of NBC Universal anymore.
Damn right.
Yeah. So.
Oh, okay. And I like that.
Get on the fucking show.
And I enjoy that to an extent.
Yeah.
I like it. If it's 3 hours of good shit, fine.
Yeah.
If it's 3 hours of hard hitting stuff, if it's Punk and Cody and Randy and Kevin and Sammy and Trek and and Chelsea and Rhea when she comes back, and fuck yeah, give it to me.
Yeah, I'm glad you heard, and you were supposed to hear it. Get on the fucking show. But you and that other guy. But yeah, it's just like they can't just fucking like there's so much they had so much talent, but it's just like okay, they don't really want to. And even now, like them going back to 2 hours, there's still a lot of people they haven't focused on. And apparently Ilya Dragunov isn't with the company anymore.
Yeah, I heard he's gone.
Which
it's sad.
Yeah, it is.
They didn't really use him much though after the U.S.
title after the U.S. title thing. It's just like, yeah, we don't need you anymore. It's like, are you sure?
Yeah.
I mean, you could use him if you wanted to, but it's just like, oh well, we have these other stars, and it's just like, yeah, well, you're not using them properly either. I'm pretty sure people would take an Ilya Dragunov segment over Johnny Gargano fucking humping a crate because he's still upset about having to give back a mask that he didn't own 6 months ago. All right, fucking, he's been sitting on a fucking crate ever since having to give Axiom his mask back. And it's just like, dude, it wasn't your mask in the first place. Find something else better for him to fucking do.
It was funny. It's funny when Sammy interacts with him, though. That's the only he misses Ciampa.
Yeah, well, he should have went with Ciampa.
Probably. But he would probably just blend in at AEW. Gargano is a talent. I just don't know what the fuck they're doing with him.
Well, they're not doing anything with him.
Yeah, and it can be funny, and Candace sitting there like, Jesus Christ. But he's just a really good wrestler that I don't know. Like maybe it's because the Gable spot's already filled.
Yeah,
but he a great underneath babyface, a great like come from behind. Him against a big guy could draw money, in my opinion. Him against a little guy, he's just a good wrestler, Johnny Wrestler.
Yeah,
but he has an NXT was a shit. main roster, he never clicked.
No, he didn't, because
He never
and that's the thing, is that like you can click with a small audience, but once you get to a bigger audience and you get to a room full of dumbasses who would rather smoke weed than actually do their fucking job, and I'm talking about Bruce and Michael Hayes because they're both huge fucking potheads. Like they're not going to know what the fuck to do with you.
Yeah, I mean, both of those guys, I don't know if that's the issue because they came up with some great shit in both their time, but they're both old.
Yeah, they're both old. They should be fucking, stroking Vince McMahon in his pool right now. All three of them sitting fucking retired, but instead we got to deal with at least two. And pretty soon, you never know, probably 3 out of the 3, because you never know if Vince is going to come back or not. Which Vince McMahon's 81st birthday is coming up on
Cool.
on Monday.
Good for him.
Yeah. The perfect present would be Take Him, God.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, that'd be the perfect present for all the wrestling fans. But should we get into this? Fuck these two.
We can.
We're trying to stall time, but
Well, I had fun. Money in the Bank.
Yeah, Money in the Bank 2014.
You're damn right. And where are we?
In our living room.
It's in Boston, Massachusetts at the TD Garden.
Yeah. Oh, hi, Misty.
Misty Bay. Misty's on the shot.
Yeah. She jumped right into fucking camera view.
She's the star.
Yeah. We know where it is, Eric. Get on the show.
She's my little fighter.
Yep.
Prayers for Misty for the rest of the year's podcast.
Yeah. Oh, she's filling in. She's just like the other two pussies aren't on, so I might as well be on.
Yeah, I'm the pussy.
Oh. All right. Boston, Massachusetts.
No, we're in our living room.
Yeah.
We
got an apartment in Boston.
This main event is incredible with John Cena, Alberto Del Rio, Bray Wyatt, Cesaro, Kane, Randy Orton, Roman, and Sheamus. And that's what this whole thing builds to. The thing that's cool about this pay-per-view is that the marquee ladder match isn't the Money in the Bank match.
Yeah.
Which is insane. But it was a cool idea. And I thought it was something special to do that year. They've never really done that since. So I liked it. And I like Cena, we'll get into it. But Cena and all the other choices for that, like Cesaro and shit, were some cool oddball choices.
Yeah.
The Money in the Bank match itself didn't start the show, but
Harper and Rowan versus the Usos did.
Yeah. Which I thought was awesome.
It was a really good match.
It was an incredible. The Usos and those guys' chemistry, and rest in peace, Brody Lee, because he was fantastic.
Yeah,
he really got to show his shit at AEW. He was a guy that benefited tremendously from leaving WWE and going there, and him being the exalted one and everything. He was incredible. And here, him and Rowan, they were a great tag team, but the tag team division at this point, it was getting focused on more than it had in recent years, but the amount of teams to work with were still a bit limited.
Yeah.
Who else did you really have at that time, Doug?
As far as tag teams go?
Yeah.
I mean, you had Goldust and Stardust.
Yeah.
Your opinion doesn't matter. You're not on the show. You had Goldust and Stardust. You had Ryback and Curtis Axel. But I mean, as far as like established teams, like it really was just those two.
Yeah.
And
I thought it was. Yeah,
I mean, Doofus just said wrong team won, but also that's because he doesn't like Jey Uso. Because he's jealous of the fact that Jey Uso gets to bang the big ass of Jada Parker and he doesn't. The only ass he gets to look at is mine.
It's a nice ass, but
Thank you. But
very well. He's laughing.
yeah, good.
He's like, get out of the goddamn show.
I'll say it after the next comment.
I think we're doing good without him.
Yeah.
We're like Batman and Robin.
Exactly.
I don't know which one's which, but they share a birthday with me tomorrow.
Yeah, you didn't like him until you found out that he had a birthday with you. You shit on Jey Uso all the time, and then you found out that he was that him and Jimmy have a birthday with you. Which, by the way, only one of them has the same birthday with you because they're twins with two different birthdays because one was born at midnight.
Yeah.
But he used to shit on him all the time. Then he found out they have the same birthday, and he's like, "Oh, I'm Money Uso now." Fucking glad handler.
He likes to eat. He likes to eat. He might not get on the show.
Yeah.
No, and that tribal stuff that they did before in their entrance, I really enjoyed the first time they did it. I thought it started to get old.
Yeah. When you're going on 3 years?
Yeah.
Of them doing it because they started doing it in 2011.
Yeah.
And then here we are. It's 2014, and they're still fucking doing it. I mean, they still did it up until fucking 2016.
Yeah.
And it's just like, damn, like, how much more are you guys gonna fucking do?
Yeah, exactly. And I enjoyed them here in this match. I thought they were incredible. These two teams had great chemistry.
Yeah.
And Brody and the Twins specifically. Rowan has always been great to an extent. He's always been good. And Harper was great.
Yeah.
I never really got into, and thank God Rowan's gotten fired and brought back a lot.
Yeah. It's funny how like he keeps getting these chances. Now again, it's the Bray Wyatt factor.
Yeah.
And you got to remember, like here, they were super hot, even though they fucked up and they didn't give him the win at WrestleMania. Take from that whatever you will. And then, all the times Vince has just fucked up Bray's character, including that Hell in a Cell, like back in 2019.
That's what was cool about them, though, and you're right. But that's what was cool about them is they were really just muscle for Bray for a little bit, and then when they started really getting to do tag matches with the Usos, it's like, ooh,
yeah,
these guys are great. And then you split them up with the Authority angle, and that didn't work.
Well, it worked more for Harper than it did Rowan. Rowan couldn't get over as a babyface.
Yeah, but they put Harper back with Bray too quick. And that roster expansion and stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, they put them back together in 2015 for a little bit, and then I think Harper got hurt, and then 2016 they put them back together, and then
he was there for the Randy stuff because he was like, he doesn't fucking the whole time. He's like, Randy's gonna fuck us.
He was like, he doesn't belong here.
Yeah, and he was right.
Yeah,
but I always, and I loved that he like turned babyface then, and then he just wore like a nice black shirt instead of a stained shirt. Yeah. It's like he just like wore a nicer shirt.
They've said themselves that they were born on different days. One of them was born at 11:59. The other one was born at 12:03.
But how are they twins?
Well, they both came out of the same tunnel.
So did you and me, but we're not twins.
Well, they came out of the same tunnel, they're like 10 minutes apart. Or whatever it is.
They were in the same tunnel.
Like they've even said it themselves.
The Rikishi put them in there.
Yeah.
Oh, quiche.
He sent him on the course to go through the tunnel of mom. Well, their mom, not.
For Samoan? That'd be crazy.
I'm fat enough to be Samoan.
Well, thanks for not adding me in there, but goddamn, so am I. I'm Yokozuna. All right.
I didn't want to put you in there because I didn't want to fucking.
Get your nipples punched.
Yeah, pretty much.
I give this match a 4. This is a very solid opener.
I'm gonna say 4.5.
And this crowd was not the hottest crowd at times, but really popped for really good stuff. And this was really good, and they were popping for it the whole time.
Yeah.
So, but that's the only problem with around this era, like 2009-ish to 2000, like the whole PG on. The kid crowd was great to an extent, and I'm glad that they made a lot of money and stuff, getting like parents, but they didn't get that loud around this time.
No.
Like for like years, it felt like till like AEW started and the whole Revolution thing, and then post pandemic and when WWE was hot, and now like ever since, now they cheer everything and they sing theme songs and the whole kit and caboodle and everything's the best thing ever.
But even like during this match, you're like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Like, and it's just like, okay, guys, you can probably say it a little louder.
Yeah, it wasn't that like they didn't roar the building or nothing.
No.
And that's what's crazy around that. Like you had it at times with like Punk in Chicago and stuff, but it just didn't happen. That's why when they're like, well, Cena did get the most reactions, but they were telling him to go fuck himself too.
Yeah. Well, Boston was usually a pretty good crowd, but I remember like later in, I think it was 2015, they did a TLC in Boston, and during Roman Reigns and Sheamus, the fans could not give a shit. They were saying, let's go Cena, and Cena was nowhere near the building. And they're like, Cena, CM Punk. And like they would not chant anything. And Roman and Sheamus were having a really good TLC match, but it's just like they were not.
No one gave a shit.
Yeah. Nobody gave a shit until Roman Reigns beat the fuck out of Triple H like right after the match.
Yeah, that's hilarious. And that's what I'm saying, though. Like, you had really good matches around this era in front of some dead crowds. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Paige and Naomi.
This match, and this is back when like they were still treating main event as like a big show because it would be live on Tuesday nights.
Yeah, they showed a lot of clips from main event here.
Yeah,
which they would never do again, really.
Well, and that's the thing is that like main event they became a staple a Tuesday night because they always taped it before SmackDown.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even necessarily live; it was usually done on like tape delay. So they would tape the show at 7:00. SmackDown would air at 8, or SmackDown would be taped at 8 or whatever. Or sometimes it might have even been live. I don't know. I might get them mixed up, but they would have main event sort of live. Then they would do SmackDown. But then the thing is that towards the beginning of 2015, Sky Sports, who actually had the contract to air main event, was just like they like challenged WWE Network that said, oh yeah, you can't air this on the network because we have exclusive rights. And it's just like, in the UK you do.
Yeah.
In the States we can air it on the network. And they're like, no. So it became one of those things to where like you couldn't air those episodes of main event until like 30 days after.
Yeah.
Oh.
And there he is.
Hey, Clint.
The third horseman.
Yep.
I took longer than expected today.
That's okay. I wasn't really giving shit to you. I was just mostly giving shit to Eric.
And you beat Eric, so that's all that matters.
I was, and then we had to clean up, and now it's fine hanging.
What'd you think of the Usos and Harper and Rowan on this card?
All right, so I did enjoy the match. I had to think. I wasn't sure if this was the Philly one or last year the one actually went to or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed that. I think Stuff going over again. Nobody really saw it coming. I didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
Because Wyatt was like a little hour and a half scene, and I never thought the Usos would get past that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
100%. What would you give it a rating?
I'll give it a 3 out of 5.
Okay. Now we're on Paige and Naomi, which you were talking about main event.
yeah, and because main event, like they were treating it as like a big deal because it was their C show.
Yeah.
And that's where Naomi beat Paige on an episode of main event to earn the title shot, and this was around the time of the Funkadactyls breaking up, and you could see Cameron on the outside cheering when Naomi's getting her ass kicked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a decent match. Paige and Naomi do have good chemistry.
Yeah. Well, this is well. Let's put it this way: main event was more like this is what a year. Yeah, this is about a year after when network started.
No, the network started in February of 2014. This is June of 2014.
All
So
right,
they've
no,
only
well,
been
it
around
just
for 4
started,
months.
so of course, main event is going to be treated like a major or major minor. Is that the word I'm looking at? Because it was live on the Wednesday nights. Yeah, Wednesday nights or Tuesday nights.
Well, it was live on Tuesday nights on the network. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just say.
Yeah, it was, and it was good. It was a good hour of programming. Like I made sure to never miss an episode unless I had to work. And then I would usually just come home and watch it like right as soon as I got home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think it was a good match. I mean, it wasn't like main event. It was more like we're going to give the younger people, like the younger talent, a squash. If they get lucky, we'll try them out on a pay-per-view and see how they get over the crowd.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it as. Like, she impressed with the groupies, and now let's see if they handle the big time in the spotlight.
Right.
But main event it fizzled out quick.
Well, yeah, like I said, it's because of Sky Sports, and they're just like, yeah, like we get the rights. Fuck you. Even though they're like, yeah, but we need it for our network. We don't care.
Yeah.
Fucking Brits.
But it always still felt like a C show.
Well, because that's what it was meant to be.
Yeah. And then it got really bad. Remember when Superstars was supposed to be big?
Yeah, and then most of the guys are just like, yeah, we're not working this show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the first episode of main event when it was on TV. When it was Punk and Sheamus for the world champion versus champion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. And they were doing like a lot of the Jeff Hardy, Mad Hardy stuff on there. Or a little bit of it at least.
No, that was on Superstars.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Well, he just said main event.
To main event.
Yeah.
Okay.
But get on the show, Eric.
Hey, where is Eric?
Apparently he's still in the car.
He's commenting, and Doug's yelling at him as he's commenting.
I was wondering because I sent you that text message. Then he said, "I'll be late." I said, "This dude trying to copy me." I have a legitimate reason.
Well, because he figured that, like, all right, he knows I'm not going to yell at you, and he's like, all right, if I say it after Clarence, he won't yell at me either.
I mean, he texted me last week, so he did tell me because he knows I'm the good cop.
I can't hold my horses on air; I'll get thrown off.
He's like, I'm close to home. Hold your horses.
All right. So with Paige and Naomi, I'll get that 2.
They gave it longer than I expected. 7 minutes.
Yeah, 7 minutes was good for. 7 minutes was good for a Divas title match.
Yeah.
I'd give it a solid 2.8.
I'm gonna say 2.5.
No, I'm going to give it a 2.
I said that there. All right. Adam Rose and Damian Sandow.
Oh God, they were desperately trying to get Adam Rose over.
Poor Damian Sandow.
Yeah, or Paul Revere Sandow, or Damian Revere, or whatever the fuck it was.
It was ass. Is what
It was so fucking bad.
He wasn't doing the Miz stuff yet, right?
No,
That
that
would
would come later on.
That would revive him.
Yeah.
He skipped this match. Adam Rose was he was not good.
He was good for the NXT crowd, but when all right, so you debut this gimmick when WWE Network picks up NXT. So you debut this gimmick in March.
Yeah.
Or in February, March of 2014. And because he got over like 5 weeks in a row, that's when Triple H is just like, oh, he'll fit well on the main roster. In fucking May. It's just like you're out of your fucking. You don't try a gimmick for 3 weeks and that on your, in your developmental, and then you have to give it at least like a year.
Yeah, especially because his ring work wasn't that great.
No. And by the way, this was this guy's second gimmick.
What was his first?
He was known as Leo Kruger. He was a foreign heel.
And he was Adam Rose, the fun conga line gimmick.
Yeah.
Which they fucking copied with that other guy. No way, Jose.
Oh yeah, no way, Jose. No.
I couldn't. It's like Adam Rose and No Way. I just couldn't stand those two gimmicks right there.
Oh, you were doing the conga line.
No, I hated
You
the
would have
conga.
joined it. You would have got the one of the costumes.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, I didn't even like it when I saw it live. It was like, oh.
What was Summer Rae? The banana?
No, Summer Rae was in the chicken suit, I think.
Oh yeah.
I mean, she did have chicken legs.
Speaking of Summer Rae, I do miss her.
Right, she is the face of the Wicked Witch of the West.
And the personality. Although I did meet her once, and she did seem kind of. I mean, she was okay.
Doug flirted with her at a pool party.
Yeah. And Eva Marie too.
Yeah, I like Eva.
She was nice, wasn't she?
Yeah. Eva Marie was very nice. Summer Rae was just like, she's like, oh, it was so nice meeting you. I'm like, all right, what's my name? She goes, I don't know.
Did you ask her?
Yeah, I was just like, what's my name again? She's like, and then Eva Marie goes, Doug. I'm like, mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it was it was a kind of a fun time. It was my first ever trip to the Poconos.
So there you
go.
Yeah, I give this a 1.
Yeah. Another funny fact about that trip, it was like we thought it was like an actual pool party where everybody would actually like get to go into the pool.
Yeah.
So like our sister who went with me at the time, she actually went and she got a bathing suit. She bought a bathing suit that day. I figured out a few hours before time that it's just like it wasn't nobody was actually going to be swimming at the pool, but the autograph signing was going to be at the pool, but nobody was going to be in it.
Yeah.
And I didn't bother to say anything. I was just like, she'll figure it out.
In peace.
Yeah. Even Misty thinks so.
That's funny. Yeah, this is a 1.
It's like a 0.5.
Yeah, it's definitely a 1. A stinker.
All right. Next up, one of the best matches of all time. Money in the Bank ladder match for the contract. The briefcase.
Money in the Bank, the Money in the Bank ladder match for the Money in the Bank briefcase.
For a chance.
That's really to describe it.
For a chance at the world title.
Don't judge me, Eric. She hates you.
Oh,
Mindy.
Oh, I thought you meant Summer Rae.
No, fucking, he's just like, dog, wow. It's like, don't judge me. She hates you.
She likes Eric. Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggles, Jack Swaggy, with Zeb Coulter, Kofi Kingston, and Rob Van Dam, baby.
Bad News Barrett was supposed to be in it too, but Jack Swagger forgot how to throw people properly into a barricade. Fucking moron.
I was a Jack Swagger fan around this time, so
I remember working with you around this time, and I remember complaining about what Swagger did, and you just told me, you're like, shut your mouth, put your hand over your heart, and in a loud, clear voice say, "We the people."
I liked him too, Clint.
Big-
I was a
We the
huge
people.
Swagger fan early on and into this.
I think the We the People, Zeb Coulter brought me into the Swagger family.
Well, yeah, because he he was able to kind of like give Jack, there was like a little bit of personality there with Zeb. And Dutch Mantel has always been a really good promo. So, it worked. Now I thought they were better heels than Baby, although I do like cheering Dutch Mantel, Zeb Coulter, so I was okay with it. All right. Should have peed in a bottle in the car. Who's peeing in a bottle? Eric said, "I'm home. Give me 5 minutes." He goes, "I got to use the bathroom."
You want some beef?
No, I'm good.
Oh. So he left too. What was that for?
Oh, it was one of those. Like, I thought I heard you click the light on, but I didn't see it go on, so I thought something was broken.
Oh, okay. What a nutcase. What did you think of this match, Gwyneth?
Man, I think it was really interesting. Yeah, so the high point. I think there were different rivalries, especially towards the end of how Ambrose and Seth started. I didn't realize the Shield just broke up too. So this is like
Yeah.
the high point of that. But I wasn't a big fan of having Kane come down. I still think Seth could have gone over cleanly without the help of the Authority.
Yeah, but that also defeats the purpose of the storyline, which was
That Seth needs help.
Yeah, that Seth winning is what's best for business.
Dean should have fucked Kane later though.
Yeah.
I agree with Clinton. We didn't need double the Kane.
No, we did not.
But yeah. To me, this was the match I was most interested in.
Yeah.
Even when I first watched it. But I always thought either Dean or Seth's gonna win.
Oh yeah. There was no other choice.
No other choice.
Yeah. About
I'm
fucking time.
What's up?
How you doing, man?
Pretty good. Hi, Doug.
Jesus. Hi, Eric.
Anyway, let's go. Let's move on.
He doesn't even have everything fully set up yet. He's just hoping that I'll shut up and quit making fun of him.
He's breathing heavy.
Yeah, he fucking ran into the fucking house. His parents are just like, help us carry stuff in. And he's like, no, I gotta shut the bald guy up.
No, I got everything in.
Yeah, we'll see.
He's breathing heavy like I usually do after lunch. Yeah. So, But yeah, and Seth didn't. I mean, Seth probably like he was one of the right choices to win. I just disagree with
The way it was done.
with the big red cellulite helping.
Yeah.
I thought Dean should have won.
Yeah.
But Dean won the following year, right? Yeah, in Philly. Right? No, Randy did.
Randy won the year before in Philly.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was the year before.
You're so disheveled. You get your years all mixed up. Ambrose won in 2016.
Yeah, it was weird to see Ambrose and
Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, like I said, the match was good, and you had like the right talent in there. And like, but yeah, it could have gone either way. But like I said, you didn't need fucking old ass fucking Kane in the match.
I agree.
yeah, especially after especially because he was in the main event.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Dean should have came out and fucked him.
Yeah,
That would have been a good story.
it really would have been. Yeah.
I was waiting for that.
What do we think of the match? What's your rating, Doug?
4.
I'll give it a 4.
I'll give it a 4 because of the ending.
I'm going to give it a 4 or 5. Because I really liked the Dean and Seth stuff.
Yeah.
It was really intriguing. Even the end. I thought it was a good story.
You could tell he was out with his parents all day. He's got on a collared shirt.
My Philly shirt.
You look good, bud.
Yeah, but still collared.
I always wear collared.
Not when you're
No, I
at
don't.
work.
No, I don't. Yeah, I actually don't.
I
That's a lie.
don't have collar shirts to wear at work.
Yeah, Doug.
Huh?
All right.
I'm gonna get on my computer, so I'll be right back.
Oh,
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, what's the best match we have?
Huh? Oh, the next match? Goldust and Stardust against Rybaxel, which is the worst team name of all.
Oh, God. Yeah, it was something JBL came up with, and he was just fucking around.
Dumbass.
Yeah.
They never worked together.
No, it was okay, but it wasn't like anything to write home about. I mean, and this Goldust Stardust, it's just like,
Stardust might go on to do a couple of things.
yeah, a few things here and there.
Yeah, a few.
Yeah. Thank you.
He gonna do a couple things. This match was it was fun and the roll up finish, and then Curtis hit him after and shit.
Yeah,
I
and then it hitting like a double team move on him.
it was pretty cool. It's cool enough to give it a 3 for me.
I'll just say 2.5.
I'll say 3.
I'll give it a 3.
All right.
That's the right home about.
No, but him and Dustin were a good tag team.
Well, him and Dustin worked very well together. I just don't think you needed to put him in a stupid ass fucking.
I mean, he didn't either, obviously.
Yeah.
He fucking bounced.
Well, yeah, he bounced because he's just like, my dad died. Let me be Cody Rhodes. And he's like, God damn it, pal. Cody Rhodes sucked. You need to be Stardust, pal.
Well, Cody Rhodes did suck.
No, he doesn't. Roman.
Well,
sucked.
he did.
No,
Suck.
he did suck. That Cody Arrow era sucked.
I like
trash.
Dashing. I like Dashing Cody.
No.
But it was
It was
just
trash.
So he's just
He
like,
needed to go away. He needed to revamp his character. Yes.
yeah,
He did.
he needed to take that break because obviously he wasn't going to get out of the Stardust thing. And I feel like if he would have kept trying to say, "Hey, I need to be something else besides Stardust," Vince would have made him a fucking chicken. All right, just fucking ask Terry Taylor about that shit.
Well, Cody better hope Vince doesn't come back because you know what it's gonna happen to Cody.
Yeah.
I do think they're gonna put him in the uniform before he leaves the company. He's gonna end up back as Stardust at some point, at least for a second.
Just for kicks and giggles.
I don't know. There's something I can feel it. Maybe tonight on SmackDown. Who do you got, Rusev or Kevin Owens or Punk?
Oh, of course. Kevin Owens ain't winning the title. No time soon. I'd say Sammy wins it before Kevin Owens.
You think Sami Zayn cost Kevin Owens?
No, I say Sammy will win the title before Kevin Owens does.
He already did.
I mean, between us right now, they don't have the title. Next chance I see coming between the two, Zayn wins it.
Sammy's never getting the belt again. I think he's done now.
No, I think they're going to say, I'll put my money. Sammy will win the Royal Rumble.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
We're going to mark it down. 7/21 p.m. August 21st. When after Rumble, you're going to come back to this date. You're going to say, Clint, you're a future teller.
No, I'm going to be like, Clint, Oba won the Rumble and you fucking were wrong.
This is going to be an AI clip.
You're an AI.
So basically, Clinton is the second coming of Miss Cleo. Name's almost the same.
Well, love my wrestling knowledge. Leave me alone.
You do have good
TikTok might not like it, but the world does.
and you're,
Who did Daniel say?
Huh?
I don't know.
Who did you say was going to win, Daniel?
I want Owens to win, but I know Punk's going to win. Or it's going to be a fuck finish like Doug said.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're not going to give away a clear winner tonight. There's going to be like 95 people interfering. So if this were AEW, it'd be the entire Don Callis family.
Yeah. But all the bloodlines on Raw, so at least we don't have to deal with that.
Yeah, thank God.
Which I love Solo Sikoa now. I love you, Solo.
No, I don't like Solo. That was disrespectful.
Oh, fuck, Roman.
Oh, dear Jesus Christ.
He should have acknowledged his tribal teeth. That was disrespectful. So
He was being a prick. Dude, he is not a baby face. I don't care who cheers for him. He is a fucking heel. He's a piece of shit. You can't even look me in the eye right now. Like, dude.
Well, it's because you have a booger. That would have been my fucking response. I'd be like, wipe your fucking nose and I will look you in the eye.
No, he didn't say you can't. He said you shouldn't even be because he was. So
he just watched one line of this. That was it. He watched one line. That was the beginning. It was 2 years, not 3.
Solo's finally being able to be himself and not acting like the Penguin and not acting like a mob boss with a bunch of stupid NFTs and bullshit. Now he's doing cool shit, and I like it. I like it a lot. And he's being himself, and he's being funny, and the whole warning shot and the pew pew, and I like all of it. Solo's, he's got my vote. Him and LA Knight together, yeah, I love it.
No.
Yes, yeah.
Maybe.
You're going to be on next week, right?
Yeah, I won't be on next week.
All right, cool. And you too, Eric, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. I can't wait to reveal the episode.
Oh, I can't wait either. Now that, oh wait, that's going to be the thing between.
All
right, sorry,
Rusev versus Big E in a submission match.
I do a lot of things premature.
Got that right.
Clintus, you promised you'd never tell.
What the fuck? All right, Rusev and
He walked in at the wrong time.
Rusev and Big E. This was a fun big man match. I think a lot of people think the wrong guy won. Because Big E was looking good here.
He was, but you were also pushing Rusev as an unstoppable monster.
Yeah, but Big E was getting babyface pops.
Yeah, but Rusev was an unstoppable monster.
This
I mean, this man
Day
beat
hasn't
Mark
started yet,
Henry
mate.
and the Big Show.
Knife.
Please.
Jesus. Rusev was an unstoppable monster. What the fuck? I mean, yes, he was an unstoppable
He
monster.
agreed with you, Dr. Evil.
I know. I'm still trying to
They
find my way
had
around.
to get
This was,
John to beat this monster. They had to call in John Cena to win the U.S. title.
Yeah,
That's
and then
how
no
bad
one
it
gave
was.
a fuck about the monster after until it was Rusev Day.
this pre day.
They kind of ruined it with John kicking his ass. What?
I think he has him and his bad Wi-Fi
This
ass
pre-
Rusev Day.
This is way pre-Rusev Day. By a couple of years.
According to
That-
AI, started July. First form July.
AI
21st,
doesn't know
2015.
shit. All right, AI thinks we're at the top of our game. All right,
Yeah. AI knows us and they think we're good.
so
New Day would-
like AI
New Day
doesn't
would form
know
among-
shit.
Did we tell Clint that we searched us that I just said tell me about the Wrestling Through the Years podcast and they listed all of our names and they talked about the episodes we've done and stuff. So the internet knows us, dude.
No, I did not hear about this.
It says Dan, Doug, Clint, Eric.
Yeah, the four of us are the executive team.
What did it say about Clint?
They called you the wild card, Eric.
They called Eric. Well, they called Dave from the cartoon show the Wild Card too, but they kept going to Dave as the king of the coin toss.
Well, that was on your thing.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this show.
Yeah.
Eric and Clint, they complete the roundtable by bringing diverse fan perspective, healthy debates, and this personality.
Damn.
Don't forget to reveal the part where they said you two were also good lovers.
What?
Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to bring that up.
You know what? Yeah, hey, get yourself a girl. Do what I did. I have a beautiful girlfriend. You need to get yourself a girlfriend.
You know you're
Yeah,
good. You know
Aw.
you're good looking. That's why you're able to get a girlfriend. The only way I would be able to get a girlfriend is chloroform and duct tape and $100.
I wouldn't say that at the top of my lungs.
Don't sell yourself short, Doug.
All right, $300.
I was trying to make a compliment.
Now, if you want to bury your stuff, let them bury your stuff. Who cares?
He's been doing it for 30 fucking days. The first 10 were fine. Rusev and Big E, I'm going to give this a 3. I thought it was solid action. Big man meat.
Yeah.
I'll give it 2.5.
I'll say 3.
I'll give it a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Stay.
You got up twice. Fuck off.
You get once. All right. Layla and Summer Rae, the match of the night.
Oh God.
The winner gets Fandango's heart.
Fandango.
I think I skipped this match.
Or as
Just that 2 seconds.
Chris Jericho called him his first name, Dodge Durango.
You son of a bitch. You got
I
it.
didn't think
Sneaky bitch.
he's the man. Let the man be happy.
Okay.
He had 2 beautiful women fighting for his love. All right.
He did, but he was such a boob. And was this the year after he beat Jericho?
No,
Was it the year
No.
after he beat Jericho?
Yes.
you already beat Jericho.
Yes, that's what I was asking.
Yeah.
But no, it was this year. It was during the year.
No, he beat Jericho in 2013. This is 2014.
There you go.
Do your research.
I don't like Fandango. I mean, Johnny Curtis had potential, but he never really.
Yeah.
That was a weird gimmick, and you can tell Vince liked it, but it had a shelf life, and it was becoming real mid card by here even.
Yeah, I found it funny, and like Summer Rae being paired with him. Like originally it was going to be Eva Marie because Eva Marie told Talent Relations, she's like, "Oh yeah, I know how to dance. I'm a ballroom dancer." And they're just like, "Oh, really?" And then she went and told somebody behind the scenes. She's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I lied."
Well, yeah, I remember that episode of Total Divas. See, you do watch Total Divas.
Exposed.
Quick story. I remember the episode when Daniel Bryan proposed to Brie. And Clinton and I were talking about it the next day. I said, it was a beautiful moment. He goes, and Clinton's like, yeah, it really was. I said, I cried. He goes, yeah, you're a fucking pussy.
Wait, you cried, though?
I cried when Daniel Bryan proposed to Brie Bella. I mean,
yeah, you are a fucking pussy.
Now, I'm sure, Daniel Bryan is crying about that now, too, because that means he has to be related to Nikki Bella.
You don't even like Daniel Bryan.
I'm the biggest
Daniel
Bryan.
What does all this hate? Can't you just let her live her life?
I hate Nikki. Nikki sucks. But she's a beautiful woman. Out of which twin that would I make sweet, sweet love to? I can tell you it's Nikki.
I'm choosing Nikki all the way.
Which one I'd rather sew a hemp mattress with? It's Brie. She's a nice woman. Not that both of these women are. Is Nikki married or single?
Nikki is divorced. I mean, that's the reason why she came back to WWE is because she needed money because she's the one that ended up having to pay child support.
And Bray didn't want to be home alone because Bryan Danielson's in AEW.
Yeah. He doesn't wrestle no more though.
And he only does the commentary when they're on the West Coast because he doesn't like to travel that much. Which I think is actually why Tony tries to keep all his shows on the West Coast.
For little D, Bry.
I said no. I've been to a WWE show.
I said they tried. I didn't say they succeeded.
Hey, they should.
What, keep all their shows on the West Coast?
Yeah, I don't know. AEW, I lucked out to go to one Dynamite. That was good. But it's just not. They don't get the respect to all the cities like WWE does.
They're starting to a little bit.
No, they're not.
It's a city.
They're not.
Clint is just like, bitch, please.
They don't.
All right, so Summer Rae and Layla, I'll give it a 1.
I give it a no rating. I skipped this match too.
I thought it was a fun fight for Fandango's heart, and Layla really wanted to fuck Fandango.
Yeah,
and I'll give her that. And they fought for her heart, and I felt bad for Summer Rae. It was kind of like Vince was like, ha ha ha, she's humiliated, pal, ha, because she was just sitting there crying while Layla's like, nah, I'm gonna fuck this guy, he's mine now. And then she did the kitty at the litter box thing where she just got clipped by a cat.
We were having a little bit of fun, and she got a little carried away. God damn.
But yeah, she kicked her like a kitty out of a litter box.
Yeah.
And Layla was hot.
Oh, even still.
I hate to keep objectifying.
Even still to this day, she is still a very gorgeous woman.
I'm going to give it a 2. I'll give it a 2, Jeff.
Give it 0.
I'm going to give it a 1.
You're gonna give it a 1?
You were talking about Layla,
Okay.
Layla's match, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, I'm giving it a 1.
All right.
It's like, so there.
It was fun.
Next up, we have Cena, Alberto, Bray Wyatt, Cesaro with Heyman, because he's a Paul Heyman guy. Kane, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, and Sheamus. And a ladder match for the vacant WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
With Triple H and Saddlebags sitting at ringside.
She's a Hall of Famer, Doug.
Yeah, and she's allowed to have 3-hour Hall of Fame speeches, but Demolition only gets 3 minutes.
You don't like that?
Oh,
Could have given him at least 5.
I forgot how annoying the 30 was.
I mean, this match was really good.
It was.
It was just like, I mean, I know a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, well, the wrong guy won," and it's like because you had so many options. But like Roman Reigns wasn't ready, and people probably would have, even though Roman was getting a lot of people behind him at this point, I still think that more people would have been accepting of him winning the Royal Rumble if he wouldn't have taken those 3 months off in between.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, hernias happen.
Yeah.
So like, but he was like kind of getting over like at the time. So, but he was not the right choice yet. To me, the right choice was either Cena, Orton. You could have given it to Bray Wyatt, but Vince McMahon.
the Bray wasn't ready either.
Huh?
But Bray wasn't ready either.
You don't think so?
I disagree. I think he should have won.
Yeah. Well,
No, I don't think so. He wasn't ready for that.
I mean, and Vince wasn't like willing to push him anyway. I mean, I still contend that the only reason why Bray Wyatt wasn't fired in 2023 is because he died.
Rest in peace.
And Vince still would have fucking, like, if Vince were still in power, Vince still would have fucking fired him. You're dead, pal. You can't do anything for me.
Oh, God. Why you got
Bray?
I don't know why he's got to be like that.
Because Vince McMahon's a piece of shit, and I got to keep pointing it out.
There was a lot of good options besides Cena here.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, the other two we would have went with would have been Randy and Kane, which would have been the other two that weren't good. There was like Cesaro and Bray were the most interesting options. Sheamus was a good bet.
Yeah, because you knew you could get good man. Sheamus and Cesaro had really good chemistry at the time, so you can't tell me that they wouldn't have had good matches against each other.
They always had
for the title.
They always had great chemistry.
The funny part is Cena won in his hometown, and they don't usually give the title to a guy in their hometown.
Well, nowadays they do more, but Vince didn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was surprised. I mean, right. Cena lost the title to Edge. What was it? 8 years prior.
Well, he failed to regain the title in Boston.
Yeah.
But that's the thing that was cool about these two ladder matches, is I think that they were two well built up ladder matches compared to what Money in the Bank offers sometimes. So it's like, oh, here's a men's, here's a woman's, here's a Raws, here's a SmackDowns. This one was like, here's multiple rivalries, and the big one is Seth and Dean, and they both are kind of the future of the company and who's going to get the briefcase and get a shot one time. And we know what happens with that briefcase, which kind of makes WrestleMania history, which is insane.
Yeah.
So that ends up being an important briefcase. And the main event is a lot of intrigue of like who's going to win the title and who's going to be the guy to get Daniel Bryan the vacant championship, because there's a lot of cool options here. And are you good? Like, what are you going to do? And is this going to? They had good intrigue for both matches.
Yeah,
and they built up
They
the
went
video
the safe
packages. The video packages were great for both too. What are you saying, Eric?
Yeah. They went the safe route with
They did go the safe route with Cena.
Yeah.
That was the safe route when you could have crowned somebody up, but that's the story they wanted to tell.
Yeah,
they wanted to keep that going with Cena versus the Authority, even though Cena was never a good like Stone Cold against the establishment guy.
right.
He was more of a big money main event. Always like fighting for like he's good at fighting for what's good, but it's not like in that way. Not against. He's not like a Stone Cold.
No,
they tried to build him up as a Stone Cold a little bit.
They tried to, but they also knew it wasn't going to work.
Yeah. So I give this match a 4.8 because I think it's the best thing on the card. I like this better than the Money in the Bank match, but it's close because I gave that a 4.5. But this one's slightly better, and I like the spots in it more, and it felt more like a genuine struggle. And it felt like anybody could win compared to just thinking Dean or Seth could.
Right.
So it had more of a factor of, oh, shit. I didn't know that they would just go to Cena. It's like, oh, they might fucking go Cesaro. They might go a different route. Bray's pretty hot, you know. And Bray kind of went out of that Cena feud on the upper hand, so.
He did, and, like.
They fucked him at Mania, but.
Yeah, they really did, but also too a couple of different things. Like they were still trying to push Cesaro as a Heyman guy until like Paul knew he was going to get Brock back.
Yes.
Alberto Del Rio, this was like his last big feud for like a year because they had to get rid of him because. He slapped the shit out of one of their social media guys because the guy was being racist towards him. And so Alberto did the right thing by smacking the shit out of the guy because he should have.
Yeah, but he definitely had the lowest odds to win this if it was like on DraftKings.
Oh, definitely.
You definitely knew Del Rio's time was kind of over at the top.
Yeah.
I think this was a pay-per-view I won $1,000 off of. Yeah.
Really?
Wait, you won $1,000?
Yeah. It was back. They had a pick 'em for one of the WWE pay-per-views. I had to pick every match I got, and I picked every match correctly.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Nice job, Connor.
You have money. Don't go to him for a loan.
This was 12 years ago.
That's a good point by Eric. Yeah. Did we all give this a rating?
I'm actually gonna give it a 5 to be honest with you.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I want to give it a 4. I want to give it a 4. I mean, I love Triple H's Stephanie's reaction and how that reaction got tied into the big reveal of the following night on Raw.
What was the big reveal?
When they introduced Cena as a cover of 2020, what? 2K14?
Yeah.
That's good. But I really, honestly, for your boy, Clint, I remember at the time thinking Roman had a real shot coming out of the Shield stuff.
Yeah.
Because he was a guy that it already seemed like they were building him up. It seemed like he could do it. And when he was going for it, they weren't booing him quite yet. They were still kind of into him.
Well, yeah, and I feel like they were still like the fans were gravitating towards him, but when you're off TV for 3 months and then you're just put right back in that position, like Daniel Bryan's different because Daniel Bryan is more of an underdog. Right, Daniel Bryan's what 5'10", 5'11", 190 pounds, maybe.
The heart of the underdog, okay?
Huh?
He has a heart of an underdog.
Who? Daniel Bryan?
Yes.
Yeah, Clint, I'm not making fun of him this time.
No, I'm just saying that's what I call it. The heart
Yeah.
of the underdog.
He had the heart of the underdogs, which is why fans gravitated towards him, which is one of the reasons why they preferred him over Roman.
Yeah.
I feel like because
But he was injury prone.
yeah, and that was the reason why they didn't want to go with him, is because they knew it's like, all right, if we go with him, his neck still isn't technically 100% cleared. He's doing this on his own. He basically begged the doctor to clear him, and the doctor got tired of listening to him, so he's like, all right, fine. Because he was getting cleared by his own doctors, but WWE's doctors were saying no.
Yeah.
And but because he had that heart of the underdog, fans were gravitating more towards him instead of a guy who's 6'4", 275.
Yeah, he's clearly not an underdog.
Yeah, he's definitely not an underdog. So the fans choose to root for the underdog more.
At times, yeah.
Which is why everybody, likes Chelsea Green so much. And they know Michael Hayes hates her, so they're going to root for her because they all hate Michael Hayes now.
Yeah, she's a behind the scenes. This show as a whole, I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. Because I thought for this era, this kind of fired on all cylinders. And the ladder matches delivered. The in-between stuff, there was some filler, but a lot of it entertained me enough. So I'm going to give it a 9. I think the Money in the Bank is a pay-per-view that's consistently been kind of good at times. Others have been bad, but there's been a lot of good ones.
Yeah. Well, I think that's why they call it one of the big 5 now.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll go next.
Go ahead, Eric.
Solid pay-per-view. More, I think, with a 3-match card with the opener and then 2 ladder matches. So I give it a 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to say this pay-per-view right here, I want to give a 7 out of 10. I think it had a lot of thriller. The ladder match was good, but the in-between stuff could have done much better. They didn't really need.
What was your rating?
A 7.
Okay.
So Doug, you're gonna give it a 6 or a 10?
I'm gonna give it an 8. Unfortunately, I'm gonna agree with you.
Oh wow. Okay.
Don't get used to it. But really good opening tag match. Money in the Bank ladder match was good. The Money in the Bank, the WWE title ladder match was really good. I did enjoy Paige and Naomi. I thought that was a decent match. Big E and Rusev was good for what it was. So you had 3 really good things, 2 good things, and then everything else was kind of just yeah. Everybody gets a payday.
All right. You guys ready to hear what we're doing next week?
Yeah.
It's going to be a big episode. We're going to bring back, because debates are back in fashion, we're going to do the great debate and bring back Settle It in the Ring. And it's going to be Doug versus Clineth. We're bringing back Danielle, and she's going to judge with me and Eric. And it's going to be who is better, and we're going to have 5 categories, but who is better between Roman Reigns and Sting? Doug will be representing Sting. Clineth will be representing Roman Reigns. I know both of those guys love who they're going to be fighting for.
Yeah.
So our 5 categories are going to be their character, which their gimmick.
Yeah.
Storylines and rivalries, matches,
Okay.
accomplishments, and popularity.
What are they?
I just listed them.
Storylines, characters, matches.
Accomplishments and popularity.
All right. That's going to be good. Hey, Clineth, you show up wearing a long black wig next week, and I'll put on the Sting face paint. We'll really get the character.
I'm not doing all this, but I will settle this in the ring.
You're damn right. And you're going to acknowledge him, Doug.
I will. You guys will acknowledge our tribal chief.
Hey, I'm gonna fight my ass off for Sting. You know, nobody else has over the years.
Someone has to.
So somebody fucking has
We
to.
kind of asked no.
I mean, fucking, I'm already screwed because we have two of the more corrupt judges and him.
It's gonna be fine, Doug. I can't wait for it. I think it's gonna be a blast. Doug, what are you doing on the cartoon show?
All right. So tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern time on the When Tunes Combined YouTube channel. You're not doing the live show tomorrow night, right, Eric?
Probably not.
All right.
But I'll try to make it to the.
We'll find out at 5:15 that he is going to do it.
Maybe it depends on if I'm in the mood to do it.
I mean, you're technically under contract, so I would get in
Hey,
there.
what contract did you sign again? I just have to get you know, I get you to some lawyers, and I'll get you out of that.
Calm down, Johnny Cochran.
I'm just messing with Doug.
Fucking moron. All right. Tomorrow it is the Can't Find a Theme Gauntlet. It is Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack and Denver the Last Dinosaur are going to start. Lucas the Spider comes in third. Space goes fourth. Ben 10 fifth. Coming in sixth will be Super Mario World. Coming in seventh will be Mike Lou and Og. Eighth will be Chalk Zone, and ninth will be Schoolhouse Rock.
Damn.
So, and then the pre-recorded show this week, that's going to be big. Eric said he'll definitely come in for that one. I need to find somebody that can do his job so I can fire him.
As long as I'm not doing anything, as long as I'm home.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We'll see everybody next time.
All right.
Eric?
Okay.
Eric, don't forget to do the clips, please.
Yes, sir.
Clippity clip.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Love you.
Love you guys.